I'll speak from my standpoint. I mean, there are, those anxieties, those stresses, we do at times, or at least I have through the course of my life, found something to try to quiet that. Maybe not the most productive thing, especially with regards to self-love, but don't you think that they may be different for different people?
Well, when I was 19, I was 231 pounds. I was eating my way out of the terrible unhappiness that I felt. And I still have a sugar addiction, but obviously I have it well under control, and I've been thin since that age when I lost 80 pounds in a year. But that's, to me, is what alcoholism is, a drug addiction, people trying to escape the pain.
Right.
I decided to, I say walk through mine, and I'll explain what I mean. In therapy, I had 2 years where I was literally, in my mind, walking through the valley of the shadow of death.
Oh.
There wasn't a bright day in it, but you get out of it.
Yes, you do.
You walk through it if you work at it.
Yeah, that bird will come back.
But you have to work at it.
Yes, yes.
Happiness or contentment is not guaranteed. It's not in our Bill of Rights. Well, it says perhaps that we might be or could be, but
Yes.
you have to work at it. Life throws things at everybody.
It does. It does.
And there was a lot of things thrown at Oprah, but there's been a lot of things. Most celebrities really have had to come from a place of darkness because they needed the applause.
Okay.
There's a famous saying, I don't know that I've ever interviewed a comic, well, I did, Lucille Ball and Carol Burnett, that comedy comes from pain, that if you can't laugh at the pain, you're not going to survive. And that's what they say most comedians come to. I mean, when you read biographies now of Johnny Carson, he was a deeply troubled man.
Right.
I gather Jack Benny, if that name means anything to people. The only ones that I knew, Lucy, I did not sense that from. And if Carol Burnett had pain from her childhood, because both her parents were alcoholic, she is one of the ones who is really not about to disclose it.
Is that right?
Carol is one of those pick up yourself by your bootstraps and
Dust yourself off and
get on with it.
Is that right? That's interesting.
And she's had some tough times, but she's one of my favorite people ever.
Right. I can only imagine what you have learned, through those experiences.
Rosemary Clooney, does that name mean anything to you?
No, who's that?
Huge singer in the 1950s. Her biggest hit was something called Come On to My House.
Okay.
Never heard of it?
No, I haven't.
Oh, am I showing my age? Anyway, through a dear friend of mine, another very big singer, the biggest of the 50s, a woman named Patti Page.
Okay.
I learned from her that Rosemary, who I did not know at the time, was going through a very, very bad, dark period. And she had disappeared from the public scene. Then one day I saw her on what was then a very popular talk show, Merv Griffin.
Okay.
And I heard him say to her after she sang her one song, did not sit on the panel, "You've been through a very bad time, haven't you?" She said, "Yes." I managed to get in touch with her. And I said, "Are you willing to talk about it?" And she said, "Yes." And I got the assignment from Ladies' Home Journal, which still exists.
Yeah.
And I went out there and I interviewed her, and it turned out that she had had a full psychotic breakdown.
Is that right?
I mean, a dangerous one,
Okay.
where she was cursing at her audience when they came to see her in Reno. And then she drove the wrong way up the highway to Tahoe and had to be evacuated by, what are those airplane hospitals called,
Yeah, the life flights.
Yeah.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And they had to give her, she said, like, tranquilizer that you would give to horses to calm her. And she spent a month in the psychiatric ward at Mount Sinai, of Cedars of Sinai, in Los Angeles. And she spoke about all of the things that brought her to that place.
Right.
But there was a perfect example of somebody who decided, I have 5 children to feed, even though she was getting some alimony, as child support. And she said to me one thing, she said, "I love to sing." And she started singing in airport lounges.
Yes.
But people who knew her before the breakdown, like Bob Hope and Bing Crosby, and I'm sure people still know who they are, they started hiring her to open up their acts for them. And she came back because I love to sing. I I'm emphasizing that because if you love something that much, it's sort of like your life can be beautiful mantra.
Yes.
And she became an icon after that.
You're really with that passion, with that thing that you love, you're coaxing that bird back to you, that happiness.
But I did learn something so valuable from her. Given what that woman went through, you can battle back from anything if you want to.
Is that right?
Maybe I shouldn't make it that blanket a statement, because not everybody has, the spirit's been taken from them.
Yes.
But for her to have battled back from that, and by the way, we became great friends.
That's incredible.
Great friends. She was a very loving woman.